Okay, Dark Hand here. We're going to go over the boxing roleplay system. There are three components that you will get as the owner. This is the server system. This will hold 20 players' stats. Just simply to show you, I'm just going to go through some of the menus. So, if you had a boxing league, for example, or a group of friends that enjoy boxing, 20 of you could occupy this server and it will save and update your stats. So if we want to add a person, which I can add myself, you can add anyone. Of course, if you're the owner, you want to be part of the fun. The top boxer's name when you have a top boxer will be displayed right here. When you first come in, it asks you what type of boxer you would be. These are different classes. Think of them just like any class. But these are real boxing classes. And you would put in a name. It asks you a few things like, hey, what's your character's name? What type of boxer are you? So we'll just put my name's Hand. And you wait a second, and then this is like any role play system. These, though, you can turn off. Personally, I'm not a titler person, but some people are. So you just click the bottom here and you have two options in the menu. This is your roleplay menu. You open this up and you will have several options right here. This is for emoting through your character because it might not be your display name. Your titler, which is over your head. If you wanted to set a custom title, you can put up to 250 characters in here. You can put whatever you want. I'm just going to make this easy. I'm the tavern owner. And let's just call myself a prize fighter. You can put in whatever you want here. If say you are a fight promoter, you could just put fight promoter. Sorry, I'm trying to type over my microphone. So you can put in anything. Wait a second. It saves everybody's titles as well, and it has a few options like we all like colors. So pick your title color. So I'm just gonna pick green. You just click whatever color you want, and the last one you click, it will save. Once again, you wait a second. Now, anytime you come in to the region, it will apply this HUD and this titler with your options in it, just like the GP system or any of those. I forgot to add, this works region wide, or in my case, I just rent land in a region. But it only asks people to put the HUD on that are on the list. So the 20 fighters I choose, when they come visit my gym, their HUDs come on. And their title, and this like so it holds all these options just like any titler. Whatever you have in there. 20 people. And now you have also dragon coins. Everybody gets one free dragon coin when you start. I have vendors in my main sim that you can buy things with the dragon coins, like boxing gloves. You can use any type of glove with the system. But if you wanted some options like boxing gloves or just clothing, things that I can give away with a coin is really for roleplay purposes. We haven't found that big of a solution. You can trade them between players too. You can award them to people. So if you were a fight promoter and you saved up a bunch, you could give them to people and they can buy stuff at the sim. To box is really easy. You just push a glove. Now, when I chose earlier that, notice by the way, the titler automatically goes away. This is a very simple system that works on left and right movements with pre-made animations. It scrolls through uppercuts and front jabs. You have a health. Now, when you fight people, their health comes up over here so you can monitor your damage to them. Now, right now I have a 10. So I have a strength of 3, which is pretty high. I'm pretty much hitting as hard as I can. You can only go up to 4, which would be a little more damage. But really the way this works is as you train on systems like this that come with the game, training mode, you build points. Unfortunately, it takes 100 points to make a skill point. Your fate points, will never be changed. The fate points are type of how much, think of it as stamina. Your fate of how long you're going to make it through them rounds. Your will is your drive. So training can affect skill and will, and you'll see those over time come up a little. But those are big adds to your punch accuracy. And it's all about your damage. When you start fighting, you'll notice the damage going up and down between 3s and 10s. It all depends in action. Right now I'm ready for a fight, so these don't work well with AOs either. It's best to turn your AO off when you're using the fight system. It can override your stance, but it does move quite quickly. Now you want to get someone down to 300. There is knockout in this game too. You can have the chance of knocking them out. You still have to get them all the way down there to take them out like that. Normally it just defeats them. Training brings you up, as I said. This right here you put in your sim as a repeater attacher. If you go to come in the sim and all of a sudden this doesn't res on, I mean, Second Life does have issues. Things can happen. So it would just automatically put on what's in the database. Once again, all my stuff. That's another thing. When you choose different fighters, when you first make a character, these will affect your different skill levels. And over here we have a sign for you that you can put up that will tell your players what they're going to be getting. This is the information. I give you these information boards as well. So basically you get everything you see here. And then once your HUD's on, you works with any gloves, any ring, just start fighting it out. And of course this carries the top fighter that's in the region. Remember, this only works in your region, and when you leave the region it will automatically detach itself. It's run on experience. You have to set my experience in your sim. This is really easy though. Anyone can do this. Sorry, I'm stumbling along here. You would just go into experiences, and I'm the Dark Hand. You would just type add, and you would type the Dark Hand. It's probably because it's already in. I'm already in there, but I mean that's my experience. And all you do is hit OK. I have rental land. I just rent this land. I don't own it, and I'm able to change my experience. But typically you have to be able to buy the land. That way you have control of the naming and all that. Everywhere I rent allows you to buy the land through the private sim owner, and then you can set your own. You can set all your own information. You don't have to go under their rental amount or their agreement. I'm able just to put all this information in. So would you. And many rentals do that, where you buy the land first. If you're renting in a place that you're not allowed to set that, I wouldn't buy this system. It's not a good system for you. You need to be able to set my experience. It won't work without it. Thank you.